I want you to really take a good hard look at me right now. You're gazing upon peak male performance. However, at just a glance, you can probably conclude that I'm not the smartest person this planet has to offer. I'm no stranger when it comes to doing stupid things. I once made chloramine gas in my bathtub because I was trying to kill a cockroach. I mixed ammonia and bleach like the world's worst chemist. It's one of the number one things you're not supposed to do because it creates a poisonous gas. I waged biological warfare on one of the dumbest insects on the planet and lost. I nearly killed myself and put my girlfriend's life in jeopardy because I fucking smoke screened our entire bathroom with poisonous fumes. And it didn't even kill the cockroach. That little bitch was immune to it. I don't know if they have like some kind of natural immunity to chloramine gas or if he just had a little gas mask on under there. But regardless, it was reckless and very silly. It's a miracle I haven't electrocuted myself on an electric bug zapper because I'm attracted to the bright lights on it. Point I'm making is, I'm not the smartest person on the planet, but even I'm not stupid enough to buy this game. This blatant scam. I call it a scam, but it's actually more of like a joke, I'm pretty sure. So this is a $2,000 Steam game called The Hidden and Unknown, and a lot of people are talking about it on Twitter right now, and I've been getting tagged in this post a ton because I have a bit of a reputation for buying these outrageously priced dog shit experiences on Steam just for the sole purpose of being able to wiggle my finger and celebrate that I'm the only person that wasted the money to play it. Thus, I'm the only person to have ever beat it. I've done this for 2 games now. One of them was Super Fight for $200, and more recently it was Dream, Super Dream, Dreamland, fucking Shark Boy, Lava Girl, Super Dream. I forgot the name of it. Like Neverending Dream or something, and that was like 130. But then there's this little goofball here, The Hidden and Unknown, coming in at a whopping 2,000 oysters, which is far too steep for me to justify a joke. It's just not happening. And hopefully no one will ever play it, but you know, you're probably asking yourself, maybe it's worth it. You know, what if this is the best game ever made? What if this game is so powerful it actually makes you taller and more attractive by playing it? And to that I say, bah humbug, why don't we just go ahead and take a look at the gameplay that they've released from it? Golly, it's got everything you could ever need. Story, future, mystery, prediction, unpredictable, thus making your prediction fucking worthless. So it also has contradiction. I mean, you'll never need to play another game again. $2,000 for the last game you'll ever need. What a deal. Not only is the confusion guaranteed, but the financial burden is as well. Also, it's hard, strong, easy, weak, and hard. It's, I guess, a visual novel, because, I mean, the screenshots they show, you know I'm not a big fan of football, Brian said as he was entering the football field. So it looks like this is just a really shittily thrown together visual novel thing. Though I'm going to just speculate that there's not even an actual visual novel or game here at all. This was purely made to just try and get a single sale from a curious weirdo like me who sometimes can't resist the urge to just see what led to such a high price point for something like this. Now, Pyrocynical did an actual deep dive on this studio without buying the game, thank God. And it is such an interesting story. I highly recommend you check out his video to get the entire scoop. But I'm just going to go ahead and scratch the surface here. So ProX or Prox team that made this pile of shit is trying very hard to just squeeze money out of dumb fucking idiots. I'm assuming the person behind it recognized that people are really willing to just throw money at nothing like NFTs and shit. So they've made nothing for them to throw money at. And it's really fucking amazing. So he's made an Instagram account where he just takes Reddit questions and then has a text-to-speech bot read it for him. And then he's made a YouTube channel that does shorts that are the same thing, where it takes Reddit comments and has a text-to-speech bot read it for him over Minecraft gameplay. But when you go to their website, which Pyro covers all of this in depth, I'm just giving you the basics. But when you go to the website, they even have like Patreon tiers that are so unbelievably outrageous. It makes it very clear that this is supposed to be a joke, but one that they do also kind of hope in the back of their mind gets them a little bit of money. So let's take a look at their tiers here. For $12 a month, you get to join their Discord, where you get the supporter role and then a loyal supporter role after 12 months. So you're paying $12 a month for a Discord role. Or excuse me, not even $12, £12 a month or 12 quid a month for the Discord role. But then, the real bargain, the actual steal here for, bang for your buck is 23.50 quid a month, and you get the exact same benefits as the 12 quid a month tier, but you get it in half the time. So you can get the loyal supporter badge in 6 months instead of 12. But then for 70 quid a month, you get the exact same benefits as the other two tiers, but then you get the loyal supporter badge 3 months instead of 6. Which, how can you argue with value like that, to be honest? Discord badges, that's worth more than gold, honestly. That's a better investment than real estate. If you're debating between like putting a down payment on a house or being a loyal supporter of the hidden and the unknown, I think the choice is obvious if you're looking for financial stability in the future. It's the Discord badges. So I think this is fantastic. I also love that they're playing hardball. For 70 quid a month, you don't even get the loyal supporter badge instantly. You still have to subscribe for 3 months at least to get that fucking badge. But this is not their highest tier. Their highest tier, and the one that I think they make it very obvious that this is supposed to be satirical or just goofy and stupid for the sake of being stupid, is their 4th tier, which costs 1.4 million quid a month. Pyro's face really tells the whole story. That's a face of a man who's perplexed and contemplating whether or not this is worth it, weighing the pros and cons here. And I gotta tell you, after reading what you get for 1.4 million quid a month, you'd be a fool not to sign up. You get all the Discord badges, and you also get extra voting power in all that matters. That means presidential voting, like this extends well beyond just the games. It's voting power in everything that matters. Fucking elections for places you don't even live, I imagine. And you even get your name mentioned on their website. And, Prox is a huge powerhouse of a website. It's up there with like YouTube and Twitter when it comes to traffic. So having your name there, that's big. And then, of course, the cherry on top of the cake, and probably what most people would be most interested in, is you get a free copy of all the projects they create, including the hidden and unknown. So you can pay 1.4 million quid a month in order to get a $2,000 game for free. You're losing money not buying that, obviously. I'm pretty sure this is all just supposed to be a big joke, but it also highlights something that I find interesting about Steam, where there's absolutely no protocols in place to tackle something like this, which is clearly just a blatant scam. They could have charged $10,000 for this game, and maybe some 8-year-old whose parents' credit card is attached to their Steam account sees it, and the bewilderment and the mystery is just too much for them, so they buy it using their parents' credit card. And then their parents have no idea, and then they wake up, in a week or two and wonder why they can no longer afford the electricity bill. Of course, that'd be the parents' fault because they're doing a shit job parenting, but that's parenting in the modern age where you just sit a kid down in front of an iPad or you just sit them down in front of a computer and let them run wild. You see this shit all the time with like in-app purchases for mobile games. I imagine that might be what this is for. Making a game that would appeal to a child for a really high price so they buy it one time with their parents' credit card, and now you just made $2,000 for nothing. It's pretty wild. And I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because a lot of people were telling me to buy this. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. I can almost justify spending $200 for Super Fight, which is a single level and a 30-second game, but $2,000 is so far out of that realm, it makes me sick. I would absolutely puke if I even considered this for more than 3 seconds. So no, I'm not buying this game. I'm not that stupid. So yeah, just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's about it. See ya.